Yes, God bless America. And I'm back again with my videos. I welcome you back, and today I want to talk about why why we learn and what we learn. And I want to touch on what schooling entails. Again, I'm Sophia Worrell, and I want to inform you who are watching this video that schooling starts at home, with the mother reading books to her babies and toddlers and infants and young children, and then she's reading to her preschooler. Why is reading so important? Schooling starts with mother purchasing activity books and coloring books for her children and sitting with them as they doodle. Too many times parents do not understand that they are the first teachers and exactly what they are supposed to be preparing their children for. When children first start school, they will be learning the alphabet, numbers, colors, shapes, and how to use their hands in preparation for writing by playing with blocks and other activities. They're taught how to interact with other children. They're taught etiquette and manners. And in learning all of these basic skills, they're getting their minds and bodies ready for the long, grueling years of more serious study that will be layered on this foundation of training. In fact, children will be in school for the first 20 to 25 years of their lives before starting their full-time work of 45 years. The problem is that parents do not seem to realize this, and so children fail to grasp all that they can from these formative years. Now, after mother does her work, father is the one who takes over and go out exploring with little boys and little girls. Of course, mother is there as well as the kids go hiking and biking and learning about the world they live in as they go out on recreation activities. Leisure includes relaxation and learning, and children learn that they can do both. Kids must be taught to learn to juggle interests in potential work with hobbies. There must be a backup plan as they pursue education, whether kids have identified what they want to endeavor to do for a living. There's nothing that can be done unless children learn how to read. Children need to learn how to write as well and have some kind of penmanship. Along with that, children also need to learn arithmetic. Numbers are important because they need to read pay slips, calculate figures, budget, and every other financial transaction. With reading comes comprehension. So as students progress, they will transfer to analyzing data. There's so much other subjects that kids will study: science, biology, chemistry, language, social studies, history, geography, physics, art, music, sports, physical education, and so many other courses. But don't take my explanation of this structure. We are all people living on this earth. What are we on this earth to do? Just be born, live randomly, and then die? Or are we born to let the chips fall as they may? Or are we in the world to improve on what we are as individuals, access a mate, form a sound family unit, access school, and concentrate on what is taught with the goal of facilitating us finding a career that will provide for the needs and wants of ourselves and our family, and allow us to make use of the 65 years, and then some, we have a school and work, and then retire and live the remainder of our lives knowing that we have left an inheritance for our children to do the same. For too many of us, we are not helped to understand this path of life. I offered this reason before. Too many things go over the head of black people and people in general, and we do not relate with success very well. The success that we see from others seem very far-fetched. These people appear to be from another world. However, they are all in this world, and the pathway is available to everyone if parents would do their jobs, and teachers can penetrate the minds of kids. I'm reinforcing it now because if something is said enough and heard enough, then it can be ingested. The problem is that my words are to penetrate all of those negative things that black kids are taking in right now. Just the fact that I mentioned to parents that they have their kids in their care for at least 25 years may seem too long. And I think that children have never ever been given the consideration to that amount of time that they will have to spend in school. We are all on automatic pilot, it seems. And then when we get to be adults, we look back and realize that we have wasted so much time. The reason that I stated that mother is to read to the kids and dad is to stimulate the kids is that this will lead to them getting schooling for work, but also enjoying hobbies that they can also understand that they can turn that into money and use it as a money-making venture as well. A boy may want to be a doctor when he becomes an adult, but he will realize that his love of gaming could also bring in extra cash. A girl might want to be a teacher and also love to play the clarinet. She could play in a band and earn extra money. The love of books can allow kids to work in at a library and obtain extra income, or they could volunteer with people in an old person's home or hospital. This could lead to them finding a career. The point is that going to school is just one option. Kids must participate in other activities for fun and use this exercise for profit as well. Kids are not going to remain children forever. They're growing from young adults into older adults. They are being prepared to be parents, workers, citizens. And when parents fail to do this, we have adults that do not measure up and cannot balance their checkbook. I am only learning this now that I've relocated to this wonderful nation of the USA. And I'm hoping that I can get through to kids to get help so that you can move past your past, embrace what you have in the present as you prepare well for the future. And remember, I'm still building a case that Black Lives Matter and how we can add value to the world. Thank you.